Ladies and gentlemen, my name is KoolAndMan100X and welcome to another episode of Shadowtalk. The topic we're going to be talking about today is become your own role model. The reason why I chose this topic is that a lot of people do not look within themselves as a role model. They always look into someone else. Now, if you had the goals and the skills and the durability to do what you have to do, why don't you look at yourself as a role model? I'll look into somebody else. I mean, a lot of people can look up them for inspiration, goals, want to be like them in the future. But you're your own role model. You make the decision of what you want to do in life. You just can't accept anything in life, You have to understand that a lot of people is going to have a lot of problems with you, man. You have to understand where they are coming from. By you being different and being on your own path, it's okay to look up to someone, but you have to understand that you just can't use them as a role model for your whole life. Now, if you have instincts that to take away from the passage of them, you can use as a person. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to be your own role model for the future to come. You want to make sure you look up to yourself enough to, even if you do have kids in the future, you can be their role model to show them what you can do. So it's all about building a role model within yourself. You have to be your own role model, because a lot of people that looks up to other people and they find out they're doing bad, that crushes them in a way, and they don't have that lifestyle of loving that person anymore and looking up to them as a role model, because when you see them fall, you start to fall. When you see them do bad, you start to do bad. You start to copy what the role model is doing for your own life endearment. And that's not good. You have to understand that it's your decision in life to make, and you have to understand that this is your life. This is what you want to do. This is what you're aiming for. This is your objective. And you have to understand that you can't live in everybody else's shoes, only your own. Now, don't get me wrong. You can look up to people, but in my instance, I don't really look up to nobody. I love their strategy plans, if I might add. Now, their strategies is good, what they want to do in life. I would love to learn their strategies. I would love to hear how did they accomplish this in life. But to be like them, to actually copy every path that they do, make them my actual role model, no, I don't do that. Not at all. Because I'm not making my own personality. I'm not making my own mindset. I'm not making my own path if I copy exactly what the other person is doing. That's self-explanatory. That's not helping you in the future. That's just having a crutch on yourself, because if I look up to him, I can be this person in the future. No, you can't do that. You can't look up to that person and expect you to do exactly what they're doing, because you don't know how hard it took them to get where they're at, as they are your role model. Keyword, role model. You don't know what they did in their life to get to that position in life. You don't know, because you never experienced it. But just to say I'm going to do the same thing, no. I wouldn't accept that as a person, So just be your own role model, man. Just a quick tip. Just be your own role model. Do what makes you happy and follow your own path. Don't copy off of everybody else. That's all implying. But I hope you enjoyed this topic. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go to my Patreon for more extensive talks. And also, thank you for your time.